All right. Oh, now brown cow. Oh, now brown cow. What's up, guys? Welcome to Thrift Battle, episode 3 of season 2. I'm the Bonafide Hustler, and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, because today we have an awesome show. All right. So this is Thrift Battle, episode 3, season 2, and we have 2 contestants here. One you've definitely seen before, and the other one maybe you haven't seen before, but we're going to meet both of them here in 1 second. So I'm Chris. I'm the Bonafide Hustler. I reside in Austin, Texas, and typically I flip used items for profit on places like eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, my antique booth, and other consignment avenues in town. One of the co-founders of the greenroomuniversity.com. Go check it out. It's the second link down below. But anyways, let's get right to contestant number 1. We have Jennifer Knudsen. What's up, Jennifer? You're from the Green Room. What's going on? How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having me on the show. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're totally welcome. We have contestant number 2 as well, who's kind of familiar looking. Who are you?
I'm E-Money, guys. Good to see y'all.
All right, so that's my brother E-Money, broadcasting live from the house next door, and we're about to have an awesome thrift battle. So basically, if you are brand new to this show, thrift battle is essentially going to be about 45 minutes to an hour long. These 2 individuals are going to show thrifted finds, okay, back to back. So 5 rounds back to back, and the actual, what was I say? The actual audience gets to vote on who wins the round, and each round is going to be worth a point. So you're going to see both these individuals battle it out for 5 rounds, and then there's 2 3-point rounds at the very end of the show, and from there we'll have a thrift battle winner. So anyways, we're in for such a treat, and it should be a lot of fun. E-Money, tell me a little bit about yourself, 30 seconds or less. Go for it.
I am 36 years old. I work in the hospital industry as a surgical tech. I do this on the side. I resell all of Chris's stuff that he doesn't want to sell, or the things that are too big for his place, and I store it over at my place, and we just split them half and half, so it all really works out.
All right, Jennifer, a little bit about yourself.
I am 49 years old. I live in Hendersonville, North Carolina, which is about 2 hours west of Charlotte, and I've been selling on eBay for about 1.5 years and selling on Amazon for almost a year. A year ago, October, I was diagnosed for the 3rd time with stage 4 cancer, and I'm just here to represent everybody who's having struggles with this business, that you can still do it, whether you have health issues or whether you're struggling to get your store built up so that you have decent amount of sales. I'm here to tell you that you can do it, even if you just do a little bit at a time. Just don't give up.
Powerful message from Jennifer right there. So we have 2 awesome contestants about to go head-to-head in round 1. Before we get to round 1, it's going to be the crap talking segment. It's only like 10 seconds long. So Jennifer, you got some crap talk to my brother E-Money here?
Well, I just really enjoy E-Money and all your videos. It's hard to crap talk somebody that you admire, but we already know that the 5 items he's going to have is a bat, a shoe, a shirt, a bag, and a surfboard.
That's so good.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good. She watches the videos. Okay, yeah. E-Money, what do you have to combat that?
She's going to go down like the subscribers on my YouTube channel.
All right. So lots of good stuff coming through. If you happen to catch this show live, it'll have a little live button. And that's how you're going to vote who wins all the rounds plus those secret rounds at the end. So I am looking at the feed. Let's get to round number 1, and we're going to let Jennifer lead it off. And what do you have to start off thrift battle?
Okay, this one I need my husband's help to show everybody, but it's a Schwinn jogging cart that can turn into a bike cart, and it's kind of big, so y'all can see it in the background there, and it's made out of aluminum. It's got an aluminum frame there, so it's very lightweight, and it can fit 2 babies in it, so that makes it extra desirable. I don't know if you can turn it without killing me, but it still has the nubs. Move it towards me. Still got the nubs on the tires, so it's only been used a few times. And if you could set that down there.
It can also be a stroller, like a jogging cart.
It can be a jogging cart, or it can be a stroller. There's a handle to convert it with the extra wheels.
Wow, so it can swivel on the front then, right?
It can swivel in the front. So it's got two uses for it. You can put either jog or push with it, or you can put it onto the back of your bike and pedal with it. And we paid $15 for that at a local thrift store. And we're thinking we could sell it either locally or eBay, so we can cross-list it. And it goes for about $200 new, so we're thinking about $125 used.
Okay.
Nice.
E-money, we've flipped those before, but we never find them with that push bar thing or that thing in the front, right? Never.
Right. Yeah, we never find them with that little wheel, and plus the condition of it looks pretty good. The ones that we see are they'll have like mildew over the clear parts for the windows.
Yeah,
so
it needs a little cleaning up, but it'll clean up good.
Yeah, E-money, that in our towns, we have a really big bike town here and tons of like strollers like that. I think that in our town would sell for about 80 to about 120, something like that. And especially if it had all those attachments, right?
Right.
Wow. So Jennifer starting off with some serious fire. E-money, are you ready?
Yeah, I am. This one comes from last week, actually. What's weird is that I'm doing a lot of local lately, so I picked up this one out of a local auction. Surprisingly enough, I stopped by a Goodwill. I threw my name down on a Monday, and they picked it out on Saturday, so I totally forgot what I even had. Come by, and I pick up this nice showy helmet. This one's called the Duchess. I had to do some research on it, but it has like a nice design on it. The pads are intact. If you want to find out the year, it's underneath the internal padding, because some people want to know the year, and all events and everything work out on it. So this is a showy, and that one is right here. Okay.
How much did you pay? How much do you buy that thing for, Emerson?
$20.
Okay.
And
how much do you think it'll sell for?
It'll probably do 150, but I have it listed for about 220 right now.
Okay. So 150, 220 helmet.
Yeah, definitely can go for 150.
Okay.
Nice.
So we basically have round one down, and we're going to let the people in the feed decide. Type in E for Emerson, that's E-money, or type in J for Jennifer. Who wins round one? Which find would you more than likely want to flip? And let us know. We're going to be looking at it right now. Thrifty Treasure says, how much are these helmets new? Look, showy helmets are usually $280 and a plus new.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I got to pay attention to the feed because like it's just starting to go crazy. Okay, Jay is really coming out of the gates hard here. It's usually about 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'll kind of pick a winner. I'm the judge. We started off with a lot of J's here. It's going into some E's. All right, everyone vote in the feed right now, J or E. J for Jennifer with the bike stroller carrier thing, or E for E-money with the helmet. Which one would you rather flip? One, you can flip it and then it can come back to you. The other one, if you sell it locally, like, it ain't coming back. Or I guess they could both be sent local. They could both be sold locally as well. All right, so we let off with a lot of J's, and then there's a lot of E's coming through. Then there's a lot of J's coming through. This is gonna be a tough call here. I'm actually gonna go and kind of count here. So everyone's voting. This is crazy. This is all right, everyone. I'm gonna do it 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. We have the Savvy Seagull coming in. Hi, I love your channel. Hey, Savvy Seagull, I love you too. Okay, it is like down to the wire here. Tough to call this one. Okay, I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna say that E wins the first round. There are slightly more E's on round 1. Okay, so we could proceed into round 2, and we're going to let Emerson start this one. Emerson, what do you have round 2?
The second one, it is a more common thing that a lot of people are familiar with. However, I bought a whole lot of Pokemon stuff probably for about $10. And on average, a lot of people might see like the standard one that's like black 2 or like the white and things like that. But there are some that are like pearl versions that kind of have like this glittery thing on the sides, which are worth a lot more. However, when I was learning about these, the ones that are worth the most have kind of like this weird Pokeball pedometer inside of it. And those will probably go for anywhere in the range of $80 to $120. This whole lot that I got for about $10 is probably going to shoot for about 200. And just open up every single little one that you find. I mean, they're in the boxes, and don't be afraid to ask if they have video games, especially if it's a children's sale and things like that. But I lotted up the most expensive ones altogether, that kind of pair altogether. But otherwise, these are the 3 that are here, and you'll see some of the glitter on a couple of them.
Okay. So it sounds like, those are small and they're probably first class or something like that. Are you listing these on eBay, or these are local, or what are these things?
These are on eBay. The one that is worth the most already sold. In fact, this one just sold today for 56-ish, somewhere in that range. And the rest are just kind of trickle sales. So I'm happy with it.
Okay, very good. Jennifer, what do you have to combat video games?
Okay, hold on a sec. I'll slide her over here. She in frame yet?
I see a mannequin of some sort. All right, go for it.
Okay. This is a dressage jacket. Sorry about the angle here. Yeah. It's a 3-piece suit. It comes with the vest. You see that? And it comes with the riding pants. And they're not just any pants. They're made for the riding. They've got I don't know if you can see in the film, but they've got the suede patches on them.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with the jacket. You want to help me there?
Is this for equestrian, or is this?
This is for equestrian riding,
okay,
or for competition. There it goes. Competition, or for showing horses. And this is brand new.
Looks new with tags, yeah.
New with tags.
So how did you know that it's for dressage? Just curious. Did you used to ride?
What is dressage? Someone please tell me what is going on.
It's like where you teach the horses to do very fine movements. Like in
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I learned something today.
Yeah, like when they jump over the fences.
Oh,
and
okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
In the bushes, and it with refinement and stuff like that. And this is 100% silk. The tag on it originally said it was $369, marked down to $250. Okay, I got this from a good friend of mine at church who used to ride horses. And you can put it down there. Thank you. And she gave it to me, and she says, I just want 10%. So I am going to list it for about $249, and maybe take a best offer of close to $200.
Okay.
And again, you get the pants, the vest, and the 100% silk, brand new jacket, dressage jacket.
Interesting. Now, unlike the Pokemon games, dressage jackets or riding pants, that's not going to be counterfeited. Pokemon games do get counterfeited all the time. So you have to be careful. Anyways, very interesting kind of things, because both can be shipped very cheap. And that's interesting. You have a new tags one, whereas eMoney has something that's been used that's missing a pedometer thing, eMoney, or no?
Yeah, it's a weird digital device that comes in a case. I've yet to find it, so I'll be on the lookout for those.
This is very interesting. So we have some riding gear up against some video games. All right, guys. So round 2 is coming to a close. Who wins? Is it J for Jennifer with the riding gear, or is it E for eMoney with the video games? Let's vote right now, and I will look in the feed for the next 20 seconds to see who wins. And so, Jennifer, yours was like $25. Is that how much you spent for it? How much?
No, it was given to me.
Oh, it's given to you. Wow. So you got something free.
Free.
Sell for around $200 or so.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Here come all the votes.
Dang, all the votes flipped immediately as soon as the word free came out.
A lot of J's coming in at that tail end. Maybe it was when I said free. Someone write in the end of this sentence. If it's free, who wants to write the last part of that sentence? Heather the reseller says, I missed the free part. LOL. Yeah. All right. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one edges out with the riding jacket now. So we have, that's cool. Round 2 won by Jennifer. Awesome. And everyone's putting it's for me. That's right. If it's free, it's for me. If it's better, then it's worth some cheddar. That's my other one. Okay, that doesn't even sound as cool. But okay, let's go with round 3. Let's lead it off with Jennifer. What do you have for round 3?
Okay, for round 3, I have a book. And I know it doesn't sound or look very exciting, but this one is an exciting book because it's called Amazon Autopilot. And it's how to start an online business with FBA and let them do the work for you. And I have a son who is going to UNC Charlotte, and I've taught him how to thrift books for me. So every time he comes home on a weekend, he brings me a bunch of books. And he brought me this one. And it's in used like new condition, which means the pages are crisp and no highlighting or writing on them. And there's nothing obstructed on the front. There's nothing bent. And the spine has no wrinkles in it. And it's essentially a new book, but you can't put that it's a new book unless you have the invoice from the wholesaler. So I actually looked this one up on eBay. First I looked it up on Amazon. It ranks 769 in Amazon.
Wait, the rank is 769?
Really low.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's 740.
740K or 740?
740.
Whoa.
740.
That'll sell like the day it goes in. Okay.
But I can get more for it on eBay, which is usually the other way around.
Right.
And I can get about $40 to $50 from this.
For that book?
And
wow.
Yes. And I paid my son $2.
Cool. So $2 going into a $40 book. That's a 740 rank. E-money, have you ever had a 740 anything? Well, you've had less than 740 on electronics, but like
on electronics. Maybe I might have had. I don't know. I don't think so. That's very, very low. I might have had like a 998 or something.
Yeah, on books, I don't think I've ever got anything like that was less than 20K. So we're talking ranking in Amazon.
That's my son is in the feed. He says, "That's me." Yeah, that's my son there supporting me.
That's
hey,
pretty
Adam.
Cool. So yeah, he's in the feed. Which one is he?
Adam DeLuca.
DeLuca. Okay, cool. I'll look around for that then. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I see him right there. There he is. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting that an Amazon book that says that blatantly on the front would sell so much on eBay. It's kind of funny if you think about it. It's kind of ironic, Alanis Morissette style. So let's see what you got, E-money. What do you have?
I gotta lift one because this one's heavy. All right, so it's gonna start off with this huge bin, okay? But I'm only gonna take out part of it. It's about 6,000.
We didn't even see that thing, man. You just like flashed that thing for 1 second. What is that?
Hang on.
You just showed me like
I can feel like my
Tupperware
E5 kind of cracking right now. Okay. Well, it's to the top. I don't want all of it to come out. It's a bin full of Magic the Gathering cards, and I got majority of them for $20 and plus about another 1,000 for $5. So I'm about $25 into it. And 6,000 cards later, okay? And I've sold some of these in the past, and I got started on them by getting a free bin about a year ago. But I just recently learned how to tell if it's worth money, okay? There's a little badge in the corners. And just like metals, you'll have silver and gold. Gold is worth more. And some of them have black, and black is a common one. So we got a black one right there. Okay, and a lot of people will say 10 cents a card, but if you do it locally, I mean, 6,000 cards roughly transfers to about $250. But at the low end, $150. So at the probably shake out around $150 to $200 out of a $25 investment. I think it's pretty good. And right now, since they've been going on since the mid 90s, roughly, you're bound to find some in garage sales pretty easily. But don't fall for the 10 cents a card thing. It's not worth it. And there is an online resource for Magic the Gathering cards if you want to find out if something's worth a lot of money.
Okay, so the stuff in that Tupperware-looking thing, is that from how many garage sales did you compile this from? Or did I hear you correct? Like, it didn't come from one, right?
About 5,000 came from one garage sale. The last 1,000 came from another one.
Okay, so that's like a lot. So it's basically like Nerf guns. You just buy a bunch of Nerf guns from garage sales. You put a big lot at the end, or you do it with all kinds of random things. Frisbee golf discs.
First batch sold for $80, and that was roughly around maybe 2,000 cards.
Okay, cool.
And that was free. This one's 6,000 cards.
Now, here's the real question, E-Money. How many hours have you put into counting these things? Or just like looking at the little metal thing? Because that has to be accounted. Okay. You know, if we're talking about flipping here, it's got to be worth your time. Like, how many hours total right now? 5? 4?
No, not even. Maybe two, okay. Or 1. But I did this over the span of 2 weeks as I was just been studying and stuff and eating all that whatnot.
Okay.
You don't have to sort them out. A lot of people online on eBay will just put a huge lot, 6,000 cards, and then you'll get the question, take a picture of the rares or how many rares or things like that.
Yeah, that still takes time though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but then you could just say, hey, 150 for the whole lot and someone will buy it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay, so now we kind of know a little bit about magic cards because I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know about them, but I don't know enough about them to make a pretty big purchase or like what's a good purchase. And I think I speak for a lot of people probably in this feed as well.
Oh, maybe Gorilla Picker says Black Lotus in your money. No, it's not in there. Just a bunch of Mox Rubies and things like that.
And the same goes for like Pokemon cards. Like I don't know my way around Pokemon cards. So this is a little bit after my time. So anyways, we got some cards versus a book. So that's interesting. You know, a book is a one and done. The cards are going to take a while, but yeah, we're at the end of round 3 here. And who wins round 3? Let me know. E for E-Money with the magic cards, or would you rather flip a book, right? One book. J is who you vote for Jennifer. Let me know. J or E, which one would you rather mess with? Or which one would you rather flip if you found it at a garage sale or yard sale, or maybe it was given to you by a son? Which one would you want? All right. We got E coming out of the gates a little bit there, but J's coming right back. This is going to be a close one. It's good to see a lot of people in here, by the way. I'm going to say a couple people's names. Savvy Siegel, Justin Ryan, Jan P. Adam DeLuca, Sonny, Clem Vet, House of Mini Trucks, PJ Miller, Brian, Christian Morris, Don, John Haywood, Rocky Brook, Virginia. It's good to see everyone in here. I really do cherish all my subscribers. All right, so we have 2 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. This one actually does go to Jennifer. Which is it was very interesting because it's not interesting because one takes a lot more knowledge to flip, right? And you have to amass a fair amount. The other one is just a really quick flip and it's kind of done and over with. So it's interesting. But we gave round 3 to Jennifer. That's a point right there. So far, we're halfway through Thrift Battle. Jennifer with 2 points, E-Money with 1 point. And we're going to go right into round 4 and let E-Money go for it. What do you got, E-Money?
All right, another bigger item. But I have a wakeboard here. Jennifer was close. It's not a surfboard. It's a wakeboard. So this one is by Hyperlight. Hyperlight is one of the best-known wakeboard companies out there. You'll also have CWB. You'll also have Liquid Force. This was $30. Right now, the wakeboarding season is over. That's okay. I have space to hang on to it. At the cheapest, it'll probably sell for $120. Highest probably $160 during wakeboarding season. Okay, it's super glossy, so you know that it's still current. There are no cracks on the back. The boots are in very, very good condition. Nothing here is ripped or torn. Okay, and all in all, really good condition. It's a women's though, so since the sport is predominantly it's dominated by males, it will take a little bit longer for it to sell. But normally, wakeboards can go from $500 up to $800. So at $120 or $150 during peak season, it flies really, really quickly.
Yeah, let me clarify something. If you're going to mess with wakeboards, make sure you have nearby lakes. Don't mess with them without that. But E-Money buying it, we bought that thing in the tail, I don't know. You're right when the season was kind of turning.
Very cold day.
It was a cold day. And so, you know, our boat's in the shop for winterization right now already. So it ain't going to come out for like the next 3 months. So that's a pretty big find, and it's an awesome find. It's probably $100 bill pretty quick. But it has to be stored for X amount of months, so that's to be considered. But it is a really awesome one and done kind of deal, locally only to a female, it seems right now. Jennifer, what do you have for round 4?
I have something a little bit smaller.
Anything's gonna be smaller than this wakeboard.
This is a genuine, handcrafted, handmade rattlesnake belt. And I hate even touching it.
Why?
Because it's a rattlesnake.
What's a dead one?
Yeah, it's gross. And I found this at a local thrift store for $5. And then on the back, it says that it's handcrafted by the Skin Shop. That show up.
Yeah, I see it.
Neat.
And it's genuine rattlesnake. Now, this I do have listed on eBay now. It actually sold for $75.
Oh, I was gonna guess 80. Yeah.
Whoa.
But the guy didn't pay, so it went back
that
up.
just shows you what it is around worth. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and it's got the leather stitching to hold the.
How much was that again, Jennifer?
I paid $5 for this at a local thrift store here in Hendersonville.
Okay. Interesting.
Bonded leather backing. It says it's a size 38. You can read that.
What is it about snakes that really creeps you out, Jennifer?
I mean, who would want a snake on them? That's gross. How about like a unicorn or something? That'd be better.
Okay. Well, if you find a unicorn belt, please let me know.
I will.
I haven't found one yet, but
I'll buy it for
they're always like fake ones from like Walmart. I'm talking about a real unicorn.
Yeah. And at Christmas time, I expect that'll go again really quick.
So we have a snake belt versus a wakeboard. This is interesting. See, only on Thrift Battle would you get such a crazy amount of diversity. Okay, so we're at the end of round 4. Who wins? Is it J with a snake belt or is it E with the wakeboard? Let me know. What would you rather flip out there? Who's got the better find? Let us know right now. 20 seconds. I'll look in the feed and I'll pick a winner. Really
Jennifer,
interesting.
How would you ship that without really?
I can go first class in one of the eBay boxes that I get for free with my shipping coupon that I get at the end of each quarter, and just wrap it up in craft paper, put it in the box, put my thank you card in it, and then away it goes.
Nice.
That's my thank you card.
Oh, cool. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, this is kind of odd. This is definitely no one's really edging out anybody on this one. I'll give it like 10 more seconds and see. Vote. Everybody vote. You got 108 viewers here. E for the wakeboard. Vote J. All right, for the snake belt.
Voting right now.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people. Yeah, talking. Christian Moore says less room to store any time of the year will go faster. I guess he's referring to the belt. And then there's another one saying, head of the reseller saying, I like a good Craigslist deal, meaning implying the wakeboard. Okay, so this one is going to actually, I hate doing these on Thrift Battle, but this is actually a tie. I can't figure it out. It's just like E's and J's everywhere. It's just about equal. Too bad we don't have any of the poll things working. Like we had links at one point to polls that actually showed a defined winner. Problem is we would always crash the poll thing. The sites couldn't handle the traffic. So we have a tie on this one. So no one gets the point on that. We're still at 2 points to Jennifer, 1 point E Money. We're going to go into round 5. We're going to let Jennifer start off round 5.
Okay, I'm gonna need my helper again for this one.
Man, this is like the coolest VA of all time. There's like a helper like right there. Hey, we already saw that find already.
Yep.
Can't play that one.
Okay.
I saw the dressage thing.
So we went to another local thrift store and we bought a Rock Band for Xbox for $5. Now I know you're thinking Rock Band, yeah, blah blah blah, but this one came with the Harmonix guitar. It is wired. Is it up high enough?
Mm-hmm.
And it's model 822152, and it's going for about 30 to 35 by itself on eBay. What's that? And it also came with the Untangled, the Fender guitar.
Oh, E-Money, you've like resold a million of those things, haven't you?
Which is going for, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, E-Money, but this is going for about $50 on eBay.
Wired? Is it wired or not? It's wired.
It is wired.
Yeah, they're wired.
With a dongle, I guess, or sort of dongle, maybe. What do you think, E-Money? On eBay, you don't mess with those on eBay. You put them on Amazon.
I do not. When I was first starting, I sent them in through eBay, and I was probably making about $40 to $50. Now I ship them into Amazon. I pair them up with that white guitar goes with Guitar Hero 2 or Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, and you'll fetch about $100 to $120. Okay.
Oh, and she got drums.
Yeah, the drums.
All for $5.
That's a really good deal. That is a very good deal.
And it has a foot pedal, right? E-Money. That foot pedal is worth like 20 something on Amazon already, right?
Yeah, it's got the foot pedal in excellent shape.
25 to $30 online.
Interesting. So, what are you going to do with that, Jennifer? You bought it for $5. Are you going to try to sell it all one and done, like the whole thing? Or are you going to kind of part it out a little bit?
Well, what I was thinking of, as I was looking at what each component was worth, is that I think I can get more money selling the pieces individually, either locally or on eBay, and get more money for that, because I can get, between 30 and 35 for one guitar, around 50 for the other. Like E-Money said, if I put a game with it, I can get even more with it. Just the Rock Band set alone, I can, sell that locally for $40 or so, because the foot pedal I could even just sell for $25. So I have a lot of options with this. So it's going to take some figuring out, but I think I'm going to lot it out.
Okay.
Make more money that way.
Jennifer, and people in the feed, I want you to answer this question. Jennifer, do you find that sometimes when you lot something out, you kind of balance with this thin line of like hoarder versus like business person? Do you know what I'm talking about? When you start, because like things will start selling at different rates, correct?
Yeah, that can happen. Especially with electronics, I tend to pile them up, and then I've got my trusty husband Hero here in the background, and he does the testing for me. So we're kind of a team, and then they gets the pile down. But without him, I couldn't even do the electronics.
Okay.
So it's something that you got to learn. Otherwise, you're like, oh, I know this makes money, but you don't know how to test it, or you don't know how to market it, and then it sits there. It just sits there.
Yeah, and I know Emerson has done that too. Like sometimes he'll have 20 guitars like sitting there, and then he'll do one big shipment like at the end of every three months or something.
Yeah.
But he has to like line up the right games with them. He has to like carve out like an hour or two of a day where he sits in front of the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation and test every guitar out.
Test it, yeah.
You've had one come back out of like what, 30 sold or 450 sold, something like that? One, right?
One snapped. I don't know how it happened. One snapped completely in half in a box. I was mind blown. They showed me the photos.
Okay. And then, so that's interesting. So there's a very low return rate. People that want these things kind of know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. What do you think on the high end, Jennifer? You are $5 into this. On the high end, what do you think? Like
on the high end for everything once they go? Yeah. I'm looking between probably 130 and 150.
Okay.
Depending if I do it locally or if I send it to eBay.
Okay, nice. Emerson, with her find for $5, how would you attack that thing personally? If you wanted money fast, let's just put it that way. If I
wanted money fast, I would ship in the white guitar with Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. You can go to your local game store and get it for $5, maybe $8, or even get it on eBay for less than $7. So you're in it for $12. Send it into Amazon, get about 115, you're done.
It's pretty crazy.
And then the rest is just local, and I'd just be one and done.
Okay, so you said the rest is just local after that, because it's a much bigger box to get that drum stuff from point A to point B and all that kind of stuff.
Definitely.
Cool. Something to consider. All right, E-Money, what do you have for round number 5?
The final round, right?
Yeah, final round, man.
Okay. I'll just nail it out of the park with this one right here. So I don't know if it's on the ride along yet. I think it was.
It aired, yeah.
Okay, so this is it. Okay, this is the Red Line, Easton Red Line bat. This is brand new. We got it for $30 or $35. This is 3330, so it's 33 inches long, 30 ounces in weight. Okay, so that's what it means. 33 inches, and then all the numbers are here. I normally choose bats that are in between 28 and 36 inches, but the main ones that make money are in between 32 and 36 inches long. Okay. This is a -3 drop. So the difference from 33 to 30 is 3. So that's how you get the drop. This is a C core, I believe, or Z core. I always get confused, but I believe, yeah. So this is going to be a C core. C500 is that one. So this is going to sell for about 250 at the very lowest, probably 220. I have a lot of people looking at it already, and I think it's the 260, 280. But for $30 or $35, this is where it's at. In order to test it, if it weren't new, you tap this end on the ground, and for majority of them, you'll feel a vibration in the barrel. Okay, I learned it off of CP's video a long time ago. But you hit this on the ground.
So some people that have no idea with bats or tennis rackets or things that are longer in nature, how do you ship that thing off, E-Money?
You get a triangular box from USPS.
How much does that cost?
Free.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's free. But it costs about $16 to ship it off anywhere in the nation.
Okay. So is there a rate for this triangular box, or is it just go by priority? Like, is it a
priority
by 6 by 6 or 28 by 4 by 4?
Yeah, it's like 28 6 by 6 or something like that.
Something like that. Okay. Cool. All right. Yes, it is new Adams exploits. Yeah, which is kind of hard to find in a garage sale. Like, man, I have to one up E-Money though. I'll tell you, my best bat hustle of all time was a $1 fundraiser sale bat that I sold 3 times over. Right, the first person didn't pay, the second person didn't pay, the third person paid. So the first person bought it for $399.99, didn't pay. I was like, damn. And then the second person comes along, buys it for $379.99, shoots me an offer. I was like, hell yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. Doesn't pay. I'm like, what? You sent me an offer. Like, I don't get it. Anyway. And then the last person just bought it straight outright. I put it in one of those triangular boxes, $399.99. It was a Z core, Z core, wasn't it? Scandium bat, whatever. I forget what it was called. The Z500. It really doesn't matter. But all the things that E-Money talked to you about, with, like, you can look up so many things on bats. Let's talk about bats for one more second, E-Money. Like, if you're going to do the ping test, you're going to bang it on the ground a little bit, make sure it vibrates through the barrel. What other things do you want to visually look for? Because a lot of bats are going to have scuffs. Oh gosh, here comes Batman.
Yeah. So here's the quick thing. So we have a thin barrel. Okay. We have thicker barrels. Thicker barrels will command more money. If it's I think it's graphite. Yeah, if you want to look at things like graphite or the brand Easton, things that look like this, if it were newer, would be great. This is a little bit older, so not much. You can get confused by them. When you see something that looks like this kind of graphite-like material, you will be looking at a little bit more money. DeMarini is very, very good. Marucci, if you can find a current day. Okay. Now this one's pretty rare to find that brand, but if you do, it's kind of like a unicorn out there. But aim for the sizes of 32 to 36, and you will find some money for sure. And DeMarini and Easton.
Okay. Very cool. See, Jennifer, we're all learning something, aren't we?
We are.
That's the best thing about Thrift Battle. It's not really like, okay, who wins versus who. Well, it kind of is about that, but it's not really about that in the sense of, like, if you're watching or even participating. I learn a lot of things through Thrift Battle. That's why I love hosting the show. So, end of round 5. This is worth 1 point. Are we going to go with Jay with the rock band thingy with 2 guitars and the drums and the foot pedal and everything? Or are we going to go with E-Money with the bat? Vote right now. E for the bat or J for the rock band set. Let's go. This is the last of the rounds, and then we go to some special rounds. Here we go. I will be watching right now. So right now, as of round 5, we have 2 points Jennifer, 1 point E-Money. And E-Money's coming out of the gates literally swinging. He's coming out swinging super hard. I mean, it looks like people literally want to, like, buy this bat off of him for $30. E-Money, would you consider donating this to Thrift Battle right now?
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to say
For the
no.
cause,
That's a lot of money, dude.
For the cause.
Huh? For the cause?
Yeah.
Dude, it's just going to go to someone else who's going to flip it. It's not for the cause, man. For the cause is when we donate it to charity or something cool like that. That's for the cause.
I would donate it to the cause.
Okay, well, Thrift Battle charity coming out soon.
Yeah, Thrift Battle.
And then we're going to give it to probably something to do with pets, I would think. Battered pets. Yeah. Okay, so E-Money is crushing it. This one is 100% going to E-Money. 2-2, it's a tied game. We're going to go to the 3-point rounds now. Okay, so 2 more rounds are left. This has nothing to do with any more like showing items anymore. We're past that point. This round is worth 3 points, and basically you're going to vote out of these 2 contestants who explained their items the best. All right, who gave you the best explanations of their items? E for Emerson or J for Jennifer. Who would you like the most? Let's vote that right now. I'm going to award that person 3 points. All right, so who explained their items the best? It's E for E-Money, J for Jennifer. Let's see. Let's see.
Donate to the TLP charity.
Now, what'd you say, Emerson?
I'll donate it to the TLP charity.
The TLP charity. That's the top. Yeah, we know what kind of charity that is. We got Flippin' for Living in the chat says, yes, it's about winning, Bonafide. I love learning, but I hate losing more. And he was on last week's Thrift Battle, which was pretty cool. So E-Money's coming out swinging super hard on this one as well. So we're going to give this one to E-Money right now. So right now, E-Money's up 3 points. And then, so it's basically 5 points E-Money, 2 points Jennifer. Now we go to the last round, which is who had the most diverse items, who had the most spread, like a crazy, like, you know, could go to any thrift store or any garage sale and pull out some money. Who had the most diverse finds of Thrift Battle of this episode? Is it Jennifer, J, or is it Emerson, E? Vote that right now. We're going to award that person 3 points. So who had the most diverse finds? That basically means like very different types of items over the 5 rounds that they played. So let us know right now. I'm counting from this one moment right here. All right, so Jay's coming out swinging on this one. I'm going to keep looking. You know, I really think that Jennifer, what's it called? That horse thing.
Yeah,
was like so out of, and like the rattlesnake belt. I was like, whoa, that's like super cool. The rattlesnake belt, I'd say, is probably my favorite thing out of the entire Thrift Battle.
Cool.
It's even cooler if you put it on your desk and you make it do a little. Does that make it kind of icky to you or no? She did it. Huh. All right.
Wash my hands now.
Now this is now we're in a predicament right now because now this one goes to Jay, and we have a real Thrift Battle on our hands here. We have a 5 points Emerson versus a 5 points Jennifer. We must go to a tiebreaker. So, what we're gonna do is this is gonna be a tiebreaker question. It's worth 1 point. All right, you have 30 seconds. Jennifer, I see you're getting nervous. Jennifer's getting literally nervous. I'm looking at her and she's like huffing and puffing, like she's getting so excited.
I gotta take my cough drop so I don't choke.
What are you doing, E-Money?
I'm taking my cough drop so I don't choke.
Okay. Ooh. Man. Okay. This is actually a thrift war. This is not even a thrift battle anymore. All right. So this is worth 1 point, and after this, we'll be done with Thrift Battle Episode 3, Season 2. If you're loving these thrift battles, guys, there's 2 things you can do for me real quick before we get to this tiebreaker question. 1 is you can hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Number 2 is put a comment down below, even if you watch it after the fact. Put a comment if you like Thrift Battle. We keep the shows around that people really like. And then the last thing, of course, if you want to learn more things to resell, check this out. First link down below. 100 amazing items to resell. This is made by us. Go check it out. It is down below. First link. Okay, so let's get to this tiebreaker question. It's worth 1 point. This determines the entire winner of the whole show. You have 30 seconds, both of y'all, not at the same time, but we'll go with Emerson first. You have 30 seconds to give your best piece of thrifting advice to the people out there to win this point. What do you got, Emerson? Start, go.
Watch Bonafide's videos.
That's it? You have 30 seconds and you only use 2 of them? You have 28 seconds left. What do you want to do?
I would say get as much knowledge as you can from the people online. If you have the money, invest in the green room, because there are so many people there that will help you with just knowledge from every avenue. You want to diversify in as many things as possible. Get familiar with your local game. Find out what your local community sells the most. Download Yard Sale Treasure Map. That is a must. And network with the people that are interested in the same thing, and go out and hustle. And,
okay. So it's like a 5-point answer. You're like, join a room, you get Yard Sale Treasure Map, join up with people physically and go hustling with them. And then a couple other notions that you said, oh yeah, watch my videos, which was the best one of all of them. But okay, so we got 30 seconds on you, Jennifer. Are you ready? You got to loosen up a little bit. We got to get this Tony Robbins thing going on. You ready? She's ready. All right, go for it. 30 seconds on you.
Everything he just said. But I want to add some. Yes, watch the videos. That's how I started. I started with Rakin's videos, and then I moved on to other people who had videos in the green room. Once you get your feet wet, I definitely recommend getting in the green room, because it is invaluable. I can ask a question on the spot in a thrift store, and I'll get an answer almost right away. Don't be afraid to ask questions. That's going to hold you back if you don't ask questions. People think they're dumb or stupid, or they don't want to get bullied on a Facebook group. Ask it. That's the only way you're going to learn. Use your resources. My friends at church, my family, they're all contributing to making this business successful for me. From my son in Charlotte to a church friend and my husband who goes out and thrifts with me, and we learn together. It's all valuable knowledge. But make sure you get your eBay app and your Amazon app out, and make sure you research, because without that, you're not gonna learn.
Okay, I like that. So
waste a lot of money.
Yeah, many facets on yours is basically meet up with local people, download the eBay, Amazon app, do research, ask questions. Nothing's a stupid question. Get around like-minded people and join a good community. So I love it all. Who wins that last point for Thrift Battle? This determines the winner. J for Jennifer, E for E-Money. It's up to you guys out there. Who wins it? And we'll have a winner here in probably 30 seconds. It cannot be a tie, Tom Sawyer. Someone's saying it's a tie. It's not a tie. It has to be one of these two people. All right. So J for Jennifer, E for E-Money. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Man, this is the closest Thrift Battle of all time. What is up to Tracy in the feed and Heather? What's up, ladies? Good to see you guys. Met them both at the last Green Room meetup. That was cool. I see Tracy all the time. There she is in the feed, E-Money. All right. So, oh boy. All right. Who gave the best advice, E or J? I want you to comment. Just comment. Go. E or J, I want to see this thing. As of right now, it is, I think I do have the winner. Okay. I'm pretty positive. I'm going to give it like 10 more seconds and we'll see. All right. Yeah. And Rocky Brook is calling it by 1 point. Jennifer is winning Thrift Battle episode 3. by 1 point, you got you won. Actually, there's a lot of J's at the end. Yeah, there are a ton of J's at the end. All right, so that confirms now that it is.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, that's the people voting right there. This was a lot of fun. These shows are really, really cool. And on Thrift Battle Season 2, we're always trying to get more people, like some people that you've seen on YouTube before. I'm not even playing in Season 2. I played in Season 1. I got beat. I know I got beat on my own show. But yeah, but it's really fun. We're trying to get people from within the green room, your favorite people from YouTube land, and then just complete randoms, that are just subscribers that no one knows about. We're trying to really bring facets together, people together, and we really, really, really enjoy meeting all these thrifters out there. It's really cool to see people's diverse finds. Let's be honest. But E-Money, any parting words, man? How do you feel, man? 1 point, E-Money. How do you feel?
That's fine. That's great. I mean, I learned something, which is the best part. And congratulations.
Hold on, E-Money. You could easily say you learned something. What did you learn, E-Money?
The rattlesnake stuff. That was really cool.
Rattlesnake. E-money, would you have bought that for, how much was that thing?
$5. Yeah.
$5. Would you have bought that for $5, E-money?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. I think the one.
I don't get them though, because you're always the one that picks them up first.
We'll talk about that later. Anyways, Jennifer, any parting words, and how do you feel about the win?
I'm pleasantly surprised. Honestly, it was an honor going up against E-money, because I always learn from him and you and your videos, and I look forward to them. So this is a welcome surprise, and I'm honored, and I hope I've inspired some people out there just to keep hustling. Just keep on doing it.
All right. So there you guys have it. Two awesome individuals. We're closing out episode 3, and like Night Required Field in the chat is saying right now, let's see 50 likes, guys. I want to see a whole bunch of likes. I want every one of you guys that watches this show hit the like button, leave a comment, and we will be seeing Jennifer down the road when she versus somebody else on later season 2 thrift battles. So anyways, guys, that was pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you on the next thrift battle, which should be in about a week, maybe 2 weeks, because we got the holidays coming around. But really, really good show. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. You know where to find us. And till the next time, take it easy. Goodbye.